Horizon gents. Oh, how world news changes. As you see the first frame here, there is Bill Clinton here, Bubba. Trump is in. Why did we had to see this? Why are we alive to see this shit? Obviously, this is not real because I don't believe it, but there is a talk of it. There are three clips here from asmongold. I already know where this is gonna go because like this is such a big breaking news that even I didn't watch something, I just got the news like as a headline. Trump blew certain person that could be Bill Clinton or a horse. I'm pretty sure like Senate, Congress, I don't know what, passed a bill with a massive majority. I guess only one was the nay. Everyone else just say, yeah, release the files. Now it has to go through another process and then president himself has to sign it. Which if Trump doesn't sign, what does that mean? This is a whole thing. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, I haven't been in the loop that much. I just know the headlines. Because I do have a life. I have a big job. I'm a civil construction guy. I build factories. So recently I've been so busy. That's why I wasn't posting that much. My algorithm took a hit as well. Like I barely get like few hundred views now compared to few thousand I used to. I'm trying, man. Come on, what do you want from me? So let's waste one.
Yes, that is the big question of the day. Did Donald Trump suck Bill Clinton's? Nobody knows the answer to that.
Thank you, asmongold. Thank you. That's so smooth. You said it so smoothly in literally first few seconds.
At 100%. I think that it would be the funniest outcome if it turns out that Donald Trump was actually in the Epstein files, but it wasn't for being a pedo, it was for sucking Bill Clinton's.
Guys, I didn't do anything illegal. Other guys were much worse. I just blew Bill Clinton. That's not that bad. Could you imagine that shit if Republicans defend that shit at that level? At least it's not illegal. He just did that to like Bill Clinton. Like that's not that bad compared to the other bad things that are out there. And you know what? In contrast, we all would be like, yeah, that makes sense because files would be out. We would know who are in those files and who are the people who did illegal, fucked up level shit. So would we really care that Trump did that with Bill, which I don't think is true, but yeah, that's how fucked up time is right now.
And that's why he doesn't want it to come out. It's been confirmed who Bubba is. It's a nickname of Bill Clinton. Yeah, it's obviously Bill Clinton.
Right. There's a reason they call him.
I think there's another reason why he doesn't want it to come down. I don't think he cares about Bill Clinton. He would just openly say, yeah, blew Bill Clinton. What? He probably went down on Hillary. I think that's what happened. After all that, could you imagine that?
On Bubba. Bubba connects with Bubba, and this is very important in this election.
So this is a leaked email from, I guess, Jeffrey Epstein's brother. You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. What? What is your boy? What is your boy Donald? What's your boy Donald doing? How about that? Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. So there we go, right? You know what I think Trump should...
So that like Putin having dirt on Trump, there is some smoke to it. Why do I think that? I'm not saying that this guy is 100% legit or something, but this guy is not officially saying something. This is like a private mail to who? Like his brother, like Jeffrey, right? Like they're privately having mail with it. Like he didn't know this was going to leak or something. And he's actually asking about Putin having dirt. So which means Putin actually does have dirt on people. This is not just some overblown media shit.
Should do. I think he should post a photo of him and Bill Clinton from back in the day and
What
just
is this?
title
What
it
is it?
Me and
Where
Bubba.
does this
Never
end?
elaborate, never say anything. There are people who are 99% sure that he didn't. You have to admit that you're not 100% sure. And I think that's what makes it interesting. I think the probability of it is about 5%. And the funniest part about it would be that all of these super omega liberals would have to fucking acknowledge that we already have our first LGBT president. What a fucking twist, man. Classic case of hating the gays. No, it would be Bill Clinton. Oh, no, you're right. Of course. Yeah, so we would have had 2 gay presidents already. Bill Clinton and Donald.
Wait a minute. No, what is it called? The one who like doesn't care about gender. I knew that. Like There's a term for it, right? Like, doesn't matter who it is, that person is bisexual. Isn't that? Yeah, bisexual, right? That's what that means. Homosexual means gay, like you're gay. Bisexual just means like, yeah, you're fine with either one. That would be that probably. I don't know. This is insane. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not 100% sure of anything, right? Like, I think the thing's gonna come out, the level of pressure there is. And I think there is certain credit to asmongold, because you'd be surprised how much pull asmongold has.
Trump. So 3 with Obama. Wait, oh shit. 3, I forgot about Big Mike. This was crazy.
What does Obama has to do with this? Man, I don't know. I don't know what to think. This is too insane to me. If this is actually true, I don't know what the fuck would happen. Like, level of insanity this would bring, man. Damn. This is Trump's response. Okay, Trump is going to respond very calmly, as Dumbledore said once, very calmly.
See, I didn't even believe this. Look at this. President Trump on Tucker Carlson's interview with Nick Fuentes.
I did an interview with him. We had 300 million hits. You know that. Look, I can't tell him. Will you let me finish my statement? You are the worst. We've had some great interviews with Tucker Carlson, but you can't tell him who to interview. I mean, if he wants to interview Nick Fuentes.
What? President of Trump talking about that kid? I didn't know who Nick Fuentes was, but I know who that kid is. There was like this feud between Carlson and this kid who's obviously famous because of streaming, but he streamed from his basement or something. And like Tucker made fun of him, like, oh, you're just in his basement, this and that. Well, that guy's like, your father was a fat, this and that. Like, that was this friction thing. Probably publicity shit both were doing. But that kid is just like some kid that, I don't know, from college or something. It's literally kid. Look at how young he is. From his mother's basement, now president of the United States is talking about you. That shit is insane.
I don't know much about him, but if he wants to do it, get the word out. Let him, people have to decide. Ultimately, people have to decide.
You yourself had dinner with Nick Fuentes at Mar-a-Lago a few years ago. What role should he play in the conservative movement?
Well, I didn't know he was coming, and he was with, as you know, somebody.
Kanye West.
And Kanye asked if he could have dinner, and he brought Nick. I didn't know Nick at the time. Meeting people, talking to people, like for somebody like Tucker, that's what they do. People are controversial. Some are, some aren't. I'm not controversial, so I like it that way. Okay.
He's most extreme fan of Trump probably just gave him a side eye. Come on, Donnie, what you talking about, son? You're literally the most controversial on the planet just because of your position alone.
You could see that he was being too reasonable at the end there. And he's like, wait a minute, wait, hold up. We're off message here. That's a good, no, I think Trump's totally right. Yeah, you can't tell somebody who they can and can't interview, bro. Like, what do you mean talking about this?
See, I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not a Republican. I'll never be conservative, even though I see conservative values. I'm very left-wing. But this whole shit of like people telling other what to do, what is wrong with you, man? How is this right-wing thing and left-wing just basically go opposite of that? Like, you can't do this. What about moral policing? First of all, get your principles right. Get your education right. Have a critical thinking. Beyond that, don't tell people what to do. If you don't like somebody, don't like somebody. But don't tell people like you can't interview that. Who the fuck made you the police? Calm the fuck down. People get like, this is free things require everything. Right? If Hitler was alive today, somebody would interview him. That doesn't mean nothing. You just pass judgment, you just close books on everything. How do you 100% know, or how do you 100% sure of anything? Because you would need 100% surety of everything in order to close the book. And nothing in life is that 100%. I'm not sure I'm alive and the world is real. This could be Matrix level shit and this is all in my head. I'm not even 100% sure of this. So like saying like, don't do that because we've decided. What the hell? Are you a child? Do you really have low IQ? What is your problem?
This shit. I totally fucking agree with this. I think he's completely fucking right. Absolutely.
Gentlemen, yield.
It's finally over. This is a critical clip, I'm guessing, judging from the thumbnail and the title. This is about passing the vote. I think only one That guy is so screwed. One guy only, the Republican. Every other Republican says yes. Only one guy is like, nay. And then he had to explain, like, oh, I was always against it, like, doing this damage control. I think he assumed that people are going to say nay, but he was the only one.
Back. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill, H.R. 4405?
Pass it.
The rules are suspended. The bill is passed. And without
Can I request a recorded vote?
There it is.
Is this the guy who said nay because he's requesting the vote?
Shut up.
Recorded vote.
The gentleman from Maryland has requested a recorded vote. A recorded vote is ordered.
All right, let's get it. I mean, I think so for sure. A nay! Who was it? Who did it? I want to figure out who it was.
On this vote, the yeas are 427.
427 and one nay.
The nays are 1. The bill is passed.
There it is.
427 yeah and one nay from a pedophile. Like, no, I'm not. Why did you say nay then? Why did you say nay? Everybody's just looking at him. I don't know, man. I need to see your computer now.
Crying, bitching, complaining, mauling, everything has come to this. So this is the one guy, this bald retard, voted against releasing the Epstein files. This is his most recent post beside.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw this like floating in some YouTube shorts or something. Lord, give me strength. I think Lord should give you strength because the coming future, everyone, including your children, is going to give you side eye now.
Besides this.
You know, we have to try to do the right thing.
How about that, huh? I have been a principled no on this bill from the beginning. What was wrong with the bill 3 months ago is still wrong today. If enacted in its current form, this type of broad reveal...
I like how he's just playing the same shit that Republicans tried to pull at the start. Oh, this would hurt innocent. If we put light on the evidence, this would hurt innocent. Nobody's buying that, including your own people. This is why everybody's idioting, apart from this idiot. And now he's still trying to pull that. And people are like, come on, bullshit. We don't buy that.
Least to a rabid media will absolutely result in innocent people being hurt. You are absolutely right, Clay. It will. And that is a risk that I am willing to take.
If you sell cars, if you allow your country to have a car, you're allowing people to get hurt because there will be accidents. That's just a statistical fact. Should we not have cars? When you think about things like this, you come to a dilemma level situation. And if you're such a B and can't make decision, you shouldn't be allowed to be at the leadership position at all. Because life is filled with shit like that. Oh, this will hurt innocent. Maybe. Or not putting light on this will hurt much more. Not to mention the evil people will hurt even more people. This is like saying I can't catch the murderer and put him on trial. Every time I put them on trial and bring evidence, the victim's family will be hurt because they have to relive through the process. Yeah, but they deserve justice, even though the process hurts. What are you talking about?
So you just think about this logically, okay? You have a country of 350 million people. The collateral damage from this...
Wait a minute, did you go down? Wasn't it like 380, 390 or something?
This is going to be at most like 1,000 people. You're voting to continue a blackmail operation that could affect the entire world because you're worried that 1,000 people might look bad, at most. I have a word for people like this. Bald retard. Wait, this is the dick-sucking bald retard that voted against it.
What?
Okay, so can you answer the original question?
Holy shit.
Who do you care about more, U.S. or Israel?
There's no variance. It's like you're asking, you know, do you love your wife more than your daughter?
Well,
What a stupid fucking question. You're not a representative of Israel. Israel is an important country. You are defending it. Give an answer like that. How shitty answer was that? If this answer would make sense if somebody asked you, would you love your country or your state? It's part of the country, and then you would answer like that. You're not representative of Israel. What do you mean daughter and wife? That's not a good comparison.
And you said it's a simple question.
it is.
So there he is. Going to much bigger prison.
You have nothing to do with Israel. Your country's policy demands for the regional security in the way you work that you support Israel. up to a point, but you're not the representative of the Israel. You're not even the same continent. When there is a daylight in Israel, there's a night at US. That's how different it is. What are you talking about?
Congress releases the Epstein. Wait, what? What?
Benny, we're going to need a bigger jail. And
my man, all right.
Anybody to have anything to do with young kids, we put them in jail, we throw the key away. I don't care who it is. It's time to get.
See, the thing here is sometimes when you really think about rationally, like scientific way, you can make sense of something, right? But this is why you need to draw lines. Sometimes you need to be scientific and like really process things. Was somebody killed? Was this? Sometimes you have to do that. But sometimes something is too much, like this. Young people involved. This is too much. People have known about this for centuries now. This is too much. If you do this, you're the worst of the worst. Even jails and convicts in jails do not, take well to the person who's there because of this. And that person usually get beat the shit out of it, right? Even the movie shows that. So this is like one of those concepts. So you can go scientific about it. Sure, like, okay, what is really the crime? What is this? Like, does this deserve to be like this big of a sentence? But there is also that element, like this is one of those things where as a society, we drew the line, this is too much. So this is the right answer here. Republicans, I don't know, like Epstein, this and that. This is too big of a shit. I'm surprised Republicans tried to pull that shit. Like maybe we shouldn't release it just because Trump is on it. I don't care if Trump is on it. You have to release it, right? And you have to deal with that shit. I don't know why Republicans act like Trump is the only Republican guy. If Trump gets fucked, I don't know, find another Republican guy. What? After Trump, Republicans are done? You're going to close the party over? There's going to be a time where Trump is over. You have to find somebody else. If that time is now, so be it. Why you sinking your ship with Trump if Trump is on the file? I don't get it.
Get this mess over with and let people know you're going to pay the price for doing something like this. So
thank fucking God. How do we make
this is the line that people have drawn, like this is too much. And if you do this, you're going to the jail very long time. You can't be scientific about this at certain time like this, right? R-word thing is also one of those things that's growing as an issue around the world. But like, if R-word happens, you don't get that big of a jail time, right? But people are saying like, this is not just simple assault. This is psychological. This is much big. This alters person's life. This deserves a big punishment. And I see that, right? I'm not the kind of guy who just by emotions changes us, like how sentences should work. I'm not an emotional guy. I don't see it like that, right? A thief is a thief and should be like given sentence based on being a thief. Assault is an assault, should be given sentence as an assault demands. But R-word, that's a different type of assault. And I think people need to like focus more on that. Like you should give harsher punishment. So it's as a deterrent, right? It works as a deterrent, right? Countries should focus on like the R thing. If you do it, that's much worse punishment because that's not just simple assault. Just like this is much worse than even that, right? I don't want to grade this because something is too fucked up. It's too fucked up. Which is more fucked up? It's like saying who's more fucked up? Is it Hitler? Is it Stalin? What are we even talking about here? So this thing, young people think is much fucked up. It's not something you can rationally think about. Like the guy said, throw him in jail and throw the key away. There is no other answer because this is too fucked up. Everybody have children or gonna have children. Everybody can empathize with this. Imagine if this was one of your family member or something, or one of your kids. How would you act? So this shit is too much, man, right? They need to like find to the last person who the fuck was involved. Or otherwise, like asmongold or people like that should not shut up. Asmongold has like real power. He should just go all in. Keep on pressure, right? I think asmongold has a big part into this. Because I didn't realize how much power asmongold has until I just started to process it, started to learn it. Like even the vice president sometimes quotes what he says, right? He talks to Elon Musk. He has like kind of like influence even at Trump level. He's not a joke, so he can put real pressure on it.
Make this complicated? It's so simple.
Some people are going to have a very, very tough holiday season.
Yeah, good.
Season. Much longer time than a fucking season, right? No, I'm not gonna lie. I would be pissed if like this list gets out. People get, okay, you did this. They go through trial and they get like 6 months and like jury duty. Not jury duty. 6 months and like community whatever sentence like rich people do. That would piss me off actually. That would be like one of those like last straw things. Like yeah, sometimes like in capitalistic world shit like this happens where rich people get away. This would be too much if that happens. Right? People need to put pressure on this shit. This is too much. This is like the line that people have to show. Like, we are okay with everything. All the over rich people bullshit we put on with. Sometimes people like crash the cars and like just claim, I'm suffering for affluenza. What does that mean? It's like my rich parents never taught me anything different than being rich. So I didn't know what I was doing. And people get off even for killing somebody by their car accident and shit like that. Even after all that, this is one of those things where people need to draw a line. No, being rich doesn't get you off from this. This is too much. All right, well, I'll see you next time.